Twitch is running, YouTube's running. My gear's all set up. I was so close to having 4 2s as my X power. And if I had had that, I don't think I would have touched it again until the reset, the monthly reset. But it's not all 2s. It's only 3 2s. And there's 5 characters there. It's over half 2s though. Oh hey, it's Buttingham! Guess he's playing ranked right now. Really hope he's on my team. He can kick my butt. Hey! Ow. Darn it. Thought I had more ink left. Oh, we have a GooTuber. Great. Hey, Rand! We have a GooTuber in the place they have a Hydra. Which is, you know, a thing. I'm just gonna sit here. Hi, Rand. It's cool. And hello, Owen. Ow. Hi, Carbon Roller. Ow. Hello, Polar Plays. I should just start calling you Polar, because I mean, I shortened everyone else's name down to like 1 word. And that does take a lot of syllables to say, so... Yep, that's cool, Rand. Hey, I splatted someone! That worked. Did not think I was gonna splat someone with that baller, but, you know. Yep, GG's. I was not expecting to run into anyone in my first match today. Ranked is a small world, I guess. Well, hey, then it did more good than I thought it did. I can't help with that, Polar. I know very little about computers. Hi, Dynamo. Oh, both sides have an Explosher. Okay. I was worried for a second we might be at a decent disadvantage. But guess not. I mean, we're still at a decent disadvantage. Because dualies. But, you know. I didn't even realize they had dualies. I'm gonna try and flank. Because going straight at him probably isn't the best idea. Ow. I tried, team. I should really stop just rushing in. Like, that undoubtedly doesn't help. Oh jeez, I'm stuck. I got stuck in the wall. Leave it to me to manage to do something like that with a baller. Eh. Ow. Hey, we taking the lead. We might have this. Oh jeez, that is a lot of dudes. We might not have this. Their Explosher seems possibly to be better than ours, I don't know. I mean, they're Exploshers, it's pretty hard to tell. We do have Booyah Bombing, which, you know, can be pretty handy. Those dualies were just kind of ramming into me a lot. Darn it! Ah, throat's getting a little congested. Take a drink soon. 'Cause I can't drink now. There's too much at stake. Ow. I distracted them, guys! No, our lead, and we have so much to recover. I don't think we're gonna manage this. Darn it! Come on! We can do this! Yes! Comeback of the century! It's more comeback of like the hour probably, but you know. That was still a pretty big comeback. Three points! Really? Really, game? Fine. I'll take my 3 points and be happy with them. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, that's a ballpoint. Keep forgetting ballpoints can run around like minis until they get firing. Ow. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Their turfing capabilities are just better than ours. I mean, not knocking Japanese sniper, but it's still a E-leader in splat zones. Okay, we're in control, so this is that. Hey, buddy! Darn it. Well, hopefully I distracted him long enough. No, I didn't. Well, I suppose I did. I distracted him long enough for his team to make a comeback. Hello, Garasus? I believe that's close to how your name would be pronounced. Ow. Yeah, I can only really take a quick, brief look at your name. and letters, they're blending together. I mean, I'm assuming it's close, at least close to Garrus? Something like that? I don't know. I'm bad with names. And the internet is full of interesting names. I will try to remember that. Can't promise anything. Oh geez, Hydra each side. Ow. Hello, Hydra. I'm a little skeptical that will ever happen. There being a Splatoon 3. Because 2 does not seem to be anywhere near as popular as the first one was. Ow. Which, I mean, part of that probably does fall to just, the removal of the overpowered specials. And if they brought those back, then the game would probably become vastly more popular. I'm just gonna name off games. I can do that too, occasionally. Only I think the ones I'd name off would be pretty obscure. Ow. Like, Thomas Was Alone. That's a great game, if you want to feel for geometric shapes. Oh hey, Restream bot's still working, I just noticed. Ow. Yes, that is who you are. And you are on YouTube. Frickin' dualies, man. I hate dodge rolls. Like, I know no one would be in favor of this happening, but Nintendo should really, like, change the dodge roll mechanic so that as long as you're in enemy ink, you can't dodge roll. Because, I mean, the whole point of enemy ink is to hinder movement, and it just doesn't. For dualies. Or at least, like, cut their dodge roll speed in half. I mean, if you can't walk through the ink, how are you rolling through it? Once again, I know no one would be in favor of that, because, well, at least no dually player would be in favor of that. Because it would nerf their weapon. But I honestly don't think that would be the biggest hindrance to dualies in the world. It may be, but no advertising here. Ow. Ow. Come on, team. We can do this. Come on, team. No. That was close. Watch me lose like 30, 40 points now. Yeah, their Hydra was better than our Hydra. No, 22! So I win by a long overtime comeback. 3 points. Lose to an overtime comeback. Lose 22 points. Nintendo, please! I don't understand. Forgot Piranha Pit was in this rotation. I think I honestly liked Piranha Pit before they made it bigger. I miss being able to do the jump off of the conveyors to like the other sides area where you normally couldn't get. Ow. Hydra, I thought you had me. But you left me. Left me to die. I mean, that is kind of what the Hydra has to do. He really can't afford to be going close to them. Oh, jeez. Ran out of ink. Okay, we have dualies, no mains of sub-power. I'm not even gonna try their beacons. I'm sorry, dualies, but I have standards. Ow. You know, part of this feels like a nice back and forth, but it clearly hasn't been. Ow. Oh, they finally got control. Oh, jeez. Well, it's faster than dying. Like, to guns. Yes, dying is faster than dying. Oh, that's the splashdown Hydra they have. Okay. Ow. We win anyway, because they didn't have control. I guess they were the last to lose control. I don't know. They were doing a good job killing us. But it didn't win them the match. Which kind of continues a point I made a long time ago. That you really don't need to have a team that's great at killing to win. Yeah, the games have been surprisingly even and balanced. I'm used to X-Rank being curb stomps one way or the other. Twitched a little too far, buddy. That's the problem with Twitch sniping, is if you twitch just a little too far, you've wasted your shot. Yeah, it is rather nice. Darn it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna lose here. But I mean, what can you expect? They have 2 sets of dualies. Here's a return to the curb stomping. Wasn't a whole lot we could do there. $3 points. At least that's kind. Instead of being like, 20 points gone! It's like, why, game? I mean, there's a good chance that a big part of it is because a lot of players have gone and are just messing with the special demo for reasons, and I don't even understand why. Well, I guess I kinda do, because people like to seal club, and I know it. I'm out of ink! Friendly Splatling! I needed something! Ow. Thought I still had my shield. Didn't hear the thing break. Hello, Laffy. See, I think the problem is, I acknowledged the fact that matches have been actually rather nice. I mean, we did manage to get control finally, so there's that, I guess. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize that was the downside here. Ow. Hello, Anissa. And fair enough, Laffy. Ow. I should really be paying attention to what I'm doing. Eh, it's fine, Anissa. That Junior is just good. Ow. Didn't realize I was that close to death. Well then. Sounds like a pleasant time, I say sarcastically. No, lost 19 points. Yeah, I really feel like I should switch weapons. Whoops. I went to switch weapons and it didn't move up, so see, I'm still using this for now. Or it disconnected me. Okay. Where's my mini Splatling? Just use it for a little while, see if I can do a little better with it. I mean, I know my kind of gimmick is using the undercovers in ranked, but still, mini is like kind of like an undercover. They both shoot stuff. That's all that matters, right? Ow. Okay, are these any good? I mean, they're not terrible. Okay. So I guess he must have subs of sub power up. Sounds like you're having quite the pleasant day there, and he said. I hate dualies so much. Like, they're not fun to verse in the slightest. They're just obnoxious. Can we just remove them already? Like, jeez. And I do apologize for getting kind of salty here, but how can anyone look at how, like, those dualies were playing and go, yeah, that's balanced, that's fair, you know, like... Clearly Nintendo looks at them and goes, yeah, that's balanced, that's fair, there's nothing wrong with that, or else they would have been nerfed by now. I mean, like many weapons, they may be able to be terrible if someone doesn't know how to use them. But I mean, same could be said for old Luna Blaster in the first game. It would have been absolute garbage in my hands, because I can't use blasters to save my life. Except, like, the range blaster. Ow. Like, that argument, if that argument was actually valid for having a weapon not get nerfed, or anything in a game not get nerfed, nothing would ever be nerfed. Because everything's bad in someone who can't use its hand. Well, I mean, I'm not suggesting making dualies bad, just balanced. And I mean, they did that with rollers in the first game, and I believe they were on the box for the first one. Roller and Splattershot, I think. Could be wrong. I don't remember the cover that well. I haven't looked at it in a while. That's such a stark difference from how, like, me and my brothers were anytime my parents weren't home. Because usually we'd just go to a game console and just sit and play it. I mean, yeah, there might be some arguments if we're doing, like, co-op. Because, I mean, well, not so much co-op, but, like, say, playing, like, you know, a shooter against each other. Or, honestly, the biggest arguments came from Mario Kart. Because, you know, good old Mario Kart 64. I shouldn't have acknowledged that the games were actually going rather well. And that they weren't just curb stomps one way or the other. I mean, this one hasn't exactly been a curb stomp, but it's definitely not been balanced either. Yeah, we lose, I think. Suppose we still have a chance. Yeah, I think we lost control. Yep. Yeah, why not? Try Slosher. Already on a losing streak, I may as well just grab random weapons now. I mean, really, both words work. Ow. I thought I was more than well enough back to not get hit there. Okay. But yeah, I honestly don't think I would even want dualies to be bad. Because they do add a bit of an interesting dynamic, but they're definitely too powerful as it stands. And they have been for a very long time. Ow. It's one of those moments where, as someone who understands game design and balance, I really wish I could actually, you know, at least mess around with changes. Like, once again, making it so dualies can't dodge roll through enemy ink. Meaning if you can cover the ground around their feet, you take away their dodge roll and it gets replaced with a jump. Like every other weapon has. Ow. Like, that shouldn't be that hard to program if the game itself has been programmed well. I mean, blasters are good, but they fall into the same sort of category as like a carbon roller. They're ambush killers. Normally, if you see them coming, you can do something about them, unless it's a Clash Blaster. Because if you don't outrange that, it's going to kill you. No question, you're just done for. Ow. Ow. Yeah, and I'm gonna guess it's probably Squelchers and the standard dualies. Ow. Nice, Slappy. I mean, I honestly don't think that just as long as you're in enemy ink, your dodge rolls replaced with a jump on dualies would be that bad. It more just, so long as they're in enemy ink, turns them into a standard weapon. Instead of having an advantage over every other weapon. Oh geez, I did horribly. Okay, I should just go back to the undercover. I was doing better with it. Fair enough, but that just means it's the two sets of dualies that are just the splatter shot, but better. Like, that is kind of my biggest problem with dualies, is they are just other weapons, but better. I mean, they're a little more inaccurate, but really it doesn't matter that much. Carbon roller. I mean, it taking more ink would also kind of work. But in a way, I don't think that would matter that much unless they made it such a huge amount of ink that it just became silly. Because even if it's using, like, a fourth of the ink tank, well, they're still gonna have, on average, probably about 3/4 as they're going into the fight. So they'd still get, you know, around 2 dodge rolls with a fourth of their tank to fight with in enemy ink. Which, for a lot of dualies, is enough. Ow. Hello, Toast. So I said on the Discord. I know not everyone here is on the Discord, so... At the map rotation, I'm going to be doing some turf. Or possibly beforehand if I get too salty at ranked. It's fine. I mean, it's not really a hard thing to set up if you have an email, but you know. Ow. I mean, the Splattershot more still has its place because of the kits it has. It more just gives it a variant that the, you know, dualies can't cover for. If they could, it probably wouldn't have a place anymore. Because aside from just damage per hit, the Splat dualies are just a Splattershot, but better. They have the same range, and they're dualies, so they have a dodge roll. Also, alright, Anissa. Good. Good luck. Ow. I really need to start being more careful of that roller. They just come out of nowhere. Jeez. Though I can honestly say I don't know why one of my teammates is playing the gold arrow spray instead of the silver one. Like, the silver one just seems like the better of the two. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's definitely what it seems like. I mean, maybe in general, but this is Splat Zones, a place where a curling bomb rush would probably be better than a baller. Especially on these maps. Because there is a lot of things for those curling bombs to bounce off of. Ah, jeez, ran an ink. This is why I don't throw bombs! True, but so could the curling bomb rush. Only, like, on Piranha Pit, the Curling Bomb Rush could get both zones. That's my thought, anyway. I mean, I may as well test it. I'm not doing well anyway, so... Just grab my special up, set, and see. I need a better special charge set, but this will have to do. I mean, the curling bombs definitely go far enough. Ow. Hi, Doolies. Darn it. Okay, apparently you can't charge them up like that. I was trying to charge throw one, so it would explode closer to me. Was not aware that you couldn't charge throw the special curling bombs. Ow. Oh, these are both downs in this. Okay. I thought one would always go up and one would always go down. Guess not. Yeah, that would be kind of neat. Ow. Let me just get another curling bomb rush. Real quick. Wait. Ah! Didn't know that existed. I don't think the guy that I killed, the one with Stingray, even realized I was behind him after I even started throwing curling bombs past him. I myself, I'd actually kind of like to see a Aerospray get another bomb rush. Ow. Hi, Doolies. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I mean, as has been demonstrated on, you know, the stream a few times, area control can quite often be just better than killing power, so... I mean, I'm only X rank in one mode, so I mean... And I'm S+7 in the other two modes I care about. I mean, I suppose the curling bomb rush wouldn't be the most help on Kelp Dome. Watch me get Kelp Dome. Nope, Piranha Pit still. Oh, hey, Hydra. Ow. Oh, good. That's, he's shattering his dreams right there. For those who may not know, I'm referencing the finisher of a wrestler called Gold Dust. I don't think he kept using that as his finisher, but it was basically just a running kick to the crotch. Which, you know, is probably one of the most realistic finishers in wrestling. Ow. Fun fact, it was also, from what I remember, a German, like, pastime kind of thing. Something like that. I thought it was some event. I forget exactly what it was. I read it once, and I've never looked into it again because it was just so silly. Where effectively, Germans would just kind of kick each other in the crotch really hard. And I don't even remember why. I just know that that's where we learned that if a man is hit in the crotch hard enough, it can kill him. Like, the brain just shuts off. Which, you know, is great. I wish I could remember what that was now. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try playing beacons. Just gonna try to play beacons and hope that at least some of these players will, you know, use them. Ow. Ow. Oh jeez, Mudavink. Well, I took him with me. I don't want any of that. Ow. Ow. I mean, I'm not accomplishing a whole lot, but my beacons are still good, so, you know. I've clearly got this one in a good spot. No one seems to realize it's there. place. Took him with me. Oh jeez. Didn't even realize it was that close to the end. Welcome back, Toast. I really hope that sniper isn't AFK. Bad enough he's a sniper. Ow. Ow. Yeah, let's see if I can get my Tenta missiles off. Darn it! I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm gonna jump to the beacon anyway. Whoa! That guy just turned full 360 like it was nothing. Okay. Oh, jeez. I can't help but feel that might have gone differently had the team actually been using my beacons. And had we not had a sniper. I hate snipers in Splat Zones. I mean, I wasn't even going for kills, and I still had more kills than them, and that is their entire job. I don't understand why people would play sniper in Splat Zones. Rainmaker, it makes sense. Clam Blitz, it makes sense. Tower Control, it makes a little sense. Splat Zones, it makes no sense whatsoever. More Delm, yes. Dome of Kelp. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one right there. Ow. Push the button. It didn't count. This is another case of, like, the beacons exist. Someone used one. Oh man, someone has some brains. I mean, it didn't help much. Where are you going? I'm getting too salty. I think I need to just stop the stream. Though I might just go to Turf War for a bit. If my salt continues, I'll just stop the stream. I don't like streaming when I'm salty. I don't understand what that Splat Pro was doing. It doesn't make any sense why he was back there in the slightest. So I think I will just grab an ink brush, because why not? And why not? Main power up. Should let me run faster. Hello, Devon Games. darn it. Ow. That moment when main power-up should have probably given the ink brush a damage up. Because that's what made the ink brush semi-usable in the first game, was damage up. Like, it made a lot of weapons absolutely broken, and it kind of saved the ink brush from being complete garbage. It was still kind of bad, but it was better because of damage up. Especially because, like, if you could get within a certain, like, basically if you could get to, like, a certain spot when swinging at someone, where the ink brush shoots off its little blobs of ink, you could get two of them to overlap. Which meant you could get 3 hit kills instead of it needing 4. Ow. And that just got even easier with damage up. Because it made the little blobs of ink bigger. Ow. Though in a way, what they did with the main power-up, assuming people look at it and see what it does, it might get it through to a few people that run speed does not actually help an ink brush. Unless they're not using their brush. Because that is such a common misconception I see. I've even ran into some people that were convinced that it worked like that for a time in the first game. But it never did. Run speed never helped an ink brush run faster. Main power-up does now. From what I understand, anyway. Alright, Laffy. Ow. Yeah, I'm probably not the best person to super jump to. Ow. Especially with me playing an ink brush. Because it's just... It just assists with my just advancing way too much. Kind of play style. Ow. Darn it, I didn't quite get to explode. Yeah, ton of main power-up undercover. This is another weapon that I feel really could have used damage up from main power. But instead it gets canopy respawn time. Ow. Man, this thing is kind of awkward to use without all my run speed I'm used to. I guess so used to having all that run speed, and now I don't have it. Hello, Paul. Ow. It is okay. Feel free to stay and watch. Well then. I don't see how. There's many more, enjoyable personalities, like Chaotic. He's pretty cool. I don't know if he streams all that much anymore, though. I haven't actually kept up with his stuff much. I should have. Once again, his stuff's kind of neat. Ow. Ow. Hello, Slowpoke. Thank you. It is nice having a Slowpoke subscribe to you. Slowpoke is legit one of my favorite Pokemon. Slowpoke and Slowbro. I actually used a Slowbro to beat Ultra Necrozma. Because I kind of figured out that Ultra Necrozma only used special attacks. And you really don't beat your way through a Calm Binding Slowbro with special attacks, or even a Slowking with special attacks. You just don't get through either of them as long as they're Calm Binding. Okay, I will get to that friend request after this match. If we could get, like, a full room, I'd be up for doing it. Like a full 4v4. Because that's kind of my problem with private battles, is just well, they're smaller than regular battles. I might consider a 3v3. I know I do want to, at some point, do some kind of, like, small event with Splatoon. Might do that at some point this week, I don't know. There's a lot of prep I need to figure out first. And I just have not had time. So... because I expected some stuff that's going on in my away from streaming life to have been sorted by now, but it hasn't been. So... ow. Ow. But yeah, the stream has a delay to it. It's not 1-to-1. I can't remove the delays entirely. They're as small as they can be. Ow. I'll get to that friend request after this. So just so everyone knows, I'm going to be backing out so I can get to those friend requests. Yeah, I don't know how Blue won that one. Hello, I almost don't want to say your name because I'm probably going to say it wrong. I'm assuming Yen will do. Ow. I'm never sure when people have accented letters in their name. So... I know that isn't exactly an accented letter, it's the alpha symbol, I believe. Could be wrong there. Looks like alpha. Hello, Aaron. That sniper was trying so hard. Oh, come on, Sniper. You had a really big shield to shoot at. They are undoubtedly a rather new sniper. Hey, they got me! Alright, Jan. I'm decent enough with the undercover, but I wouldn't say it's a good weapon. It's definitely fun and I like it, but I wouldn't exactly say it's a good weapon. Much like with the ink brush. I'm doing rather good. Still a bit salty over some ranked games earlier, but... And maps have been updated. Okay, well. I didn't see if there were any new friend requests come in, but I shall... Whoop, no. Thumb was in the wrong spot of the Joy-Con. Okay. No new ones have come in yet. So I do want to put my regular stuff back on. Yeah, I don't mind if people share their friend codes in the chats. I mean, it works for a name. This speed is more like it. Ow. I mean, there's a lot of them with the special demo going. I don't think that person realized they were out of ink. Ow. Darn it. Ow. Yeah, you should just have to try and... Basically, to get into the turf war, you just kind of join the queue. And it'll let you in when there's space. You just go to friends and then try to join. And it lets you in when there's room. Which happens usually every game. Sometimes you find a room that just no one ever leaves. And if I come across rooms like that, I tend to, just kind of back out and find a different one. I actually kind of wonder what my win-loss ratio is going to look like after the end of this stream. For the longest time, I was sitting at like 35 to 15. Around that area. Ow. But after the losing streak I've kind of been on today, I imagine it's probably a lot lower now. Ow. I don't know how you're killing me through my shield. Last I checked, snipers have to break the shield first. Unless I'm just lagging. Which, albeit, is a possibility. Like, every time, at least from my perspective, I'd be looking at you with my shield open. So there's a good chance I was just lagging. I mean, I live in a house with, like, 3 other people, so all of who could be downloading something and thus making the internet worse. And then my desktop could be downloading something and causing problems. Don't know how I lived there. I think my shield respawned just in time. Ow. I mean, only a certain number of spots open up, and it tends to let people in the order of which they queued, I believe. So, just means someone probably beat you to the spot. So I am sad to say I am going to be ending the stream after this, because I am really hungry and I am still rather salty, so I will be back streaming later tonight at 1 AM Atlantic time, and I will be doing more Splatoon then, so be a good chance that you might be able to join in then, if you can be around. If not, I'll be back doing Splatoon throughout the day tomorrow as well, so. Ow. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the end of the stream, because I am just way too hungry. But I would like to remind everyone I do have a Discord, should you wish to join it. There's a link in the description of YouTube, in the info on Twitch. You just click the jellyfish. For those on Twitch, I have a YouTube channel, as you've seen RestreamBot screaming about. It has videos on it, should you wish to watch them. With all that said, I thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you again later tonight for more Splatoon. Not sure what I'll be doing, but it'll probably be more Splatoon. So, see you all later.